All right. So we should be good now. How do I sound? How do I sound right now? I sound decent. Wait a minute. I thought I heard something in the stream. I guess I didn't. That's fine. Anyway, we made it to Elder's Hovel, which is interesting because that's like right above another area we can't get to yet. Right here, which is way away from over here, which is where I thought I was going. I think we are still going that way. But down here is basically where that other area is. But now I gotta figure out how to get over there. I don't know how to get over there. I don't even know how I got here. Like, I didn't finish watching the video that took me down here to get to the area. And I played Night Rain last night. So, like, we're going to have the, well, left trigger. Fuck. There's a Miranda flower. I think I came from over there. So we're gonna walk past the Miranda flower. Which seems to be the way I need to go. So that's good at least. I'm running into all these pots and it's awful. Fucking crabs. I found a cave. All right. We're making our way up, making our way through. I don't really remember this cave, so I might have came through here a different way, or I don't know. I did find a spirit ash. I don't know where the spirit ash is. I'm way the fuck over. Okay, so cool. I know where I am now. At the very least, I'm near a site of grace. There it is. This is good for business. Because now I am in this lake, which is kind of good. Or river, I guess. So I can go up and down. I was going to go down, but we could go up. We are going to go down for now. But we can go up. Oh shit, I almost fell off. I did fall off, because we are good at the game. We got the insects down there. I really don't want to lose 250k, so I hope I don't lose that. doing jump quests. All right. So I have made it down. I don't know where I'm going, but we're gonna make it work. All right, that's a hole. We don't want to deal with the holes. I don't want to deal with the birds. We're just gonna keep going. Ow. All right. More jumping. You know how much I love jumping. Actually, I guess you guys don't know. All right. I'm gonna grab this first, and then I'm gonna talk to that ghosty. All right. I was once told a coffin could convey its passengers up a gentle cruise to the velvet garden of deepest purple. I missed that last part. Oh, to slumber in such a paradise. All right, so there's our hint on how to get to, like, past this. I think. We'll see. I'm not gonna lie, like, we're heading towards probably my least favorite zone. And that's saying a lot, because this zone right here, I do not like. But it is a lot easier to just kind of do than the zone we are heading towards. More lightning rams. That's a big lightning ram. There's a furnace visage, one of the big furnace golems. I don't really want to aggro him because I don't want to deal with fire coming at me. So we're gonna try and get past him without him attacking me. Doesn't seem like it worked. But we will get away without getting hit, I think. Oh, we might not even need... Yeah, we didn't... We are in the blue. Cool. I think I missed a couple bosses getting down here, but, you know, whatever. We'll go find them later. I need to figure out where I am now, and that's the problem. I don't know where my map is. Oh, it's way down there. Okay. I need the map so I can figure out what I need to be doing down here. I'll kind of know where I'm going once I find a field boss, specific field boss. I think it's right here. Well, I thought it was right here. It is not here. I don't see it. Yeah, it has to. Yeah, it's here. I'm gonna run away because I'm not prepared to do that. But we will fight it. Don't worry. If you couldn't tell, it might be another ghost dragon. Yep, there it is right there. Anyway, I just want to find the map, which is right here. Cool. All right, we got our map. So I missed a boss right here. This is a boss I want. I don't remember how to get up here. I also want... I guess that's fine. I think that's the only one I actually need. But there's also a Skidoo tree fragment like up here somewhere, and I don't know how to get to that anymore. But I don't want to go down this way yet. Like, going down here takes me to the area I was just talking about. But I do want to go over here. While I'm over here. But we might go down there just to get my, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go down there to get my, Site of Grace for that area, I guess. All right. Carved words, Calais. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. I probably said that wrong. It's okay. I do have stronger spirit ashes now. We also see a big dragon over there. Because we are like right... Oh, and we also have the full map for... Here's another one of those things. I think that's the one that it showed us before on the map. So this is technically the first one to go to. This pathway doesn't really take us into Jagged Peaks, by the way. You do have to kind of walk through Jagged Peaks this way. I think there's a path over here too, but I think it just kind of stops right here. I don't think it goes up. I don't remember. But there is a path over here we want to go through as well, if it doesn't go up. So when we do go to Jagged Peaks, we got to get all the way over here. I think we go up this way, actually, because that looks like a pathway. I don't remember. We will find out. But we will come over here soon, because I want to get those done as well. Anyway, we're going to go down here and get my Site of Grace. We're not going to go down there yet, because we have stuff to do here in the coast. A couple bosses to hit. Which right now I want to do most of the bosses except for the golems. There's another one that I didn't remember being in the DLC that we're probably not going to do. That's actually in this area. Oh god. These are aggro worms, which we don't normally get to see because normally they're cool with us, but also the throwy troll. So we are going up here real quick, as I thought that's how I went down. It is not. Oh god. Hi. Oh, it's over there. Got some weird spooge just surrounding our cave here. It gives us the meteor crash, like Radon feel. As we're going straight down, see more goo on the wall. Just kind of ignoring it and moving on. Oh, hi. I'm trying to make sure we fall the right way because I don't want to do this twice. Somebody put signs everywhere. Do appreciate. Because I am blind as shit right now. I don't think I needed to jump, but it's okay. We made it down, and this is as far as we're going to go here right now because I hate this place, and I'm not... We got other shit we can do. I still don't know how we missed all of this red area. That's okay. We'll figure out how to get up there. I think I might be able to get up there here. Probably not, but we're going to try. But first we're going to fight this boss, the one that was right here. The Dargon. And it's another ghost flame dragon, if you weren't sure. We're going to do it with Tish. Because that's how we're doing everything, unless we have to use Mimic. There are a couple, or at least one boss fight where we are going to use the Mimic. Almost guaranteed. I have flashbacks right now, but not to this game, not to this playthrough. I've been testing the randomizer for the base game. Oh, I said base game. This is the game I'm talking about. I don't want to get hit by that. Tish finally got hit. That's kind of crazy. Motherfucker. He summoned fucking dead people. I didn't even notice that. I dodged. That ranker call, dude. Fucking spearman. The ads are not fun. Oh shit. We got him though. Great enemy felled. Alright. I want to kill these guys because they are not fun to have around. Right. And then Tish will go away and I'll be happy. Alright. Well, that was fun. Goodbye, sir. I'm just going back here to level. Oh, maybe. Alright. There's another thing I want to do over there on that island. You can see it from here. Like, if you remember the first mausoleum we did with the bow guy that I kind of not cheesed, but kind of cheesed. There's another mausoleum over there, but we can't get on that island just by running to it. There's a tunnel. I just don't remember where it is. I think it's over here. There's another way down. I think that's my way up. That might be the way I got down here last time. And that might be why I don't remember this pathway. I don't think I can go back up that way, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah. Alright, so I'm looking for a hole in the wall. I think it's over there. So I saw a pathway down towards the coast. Alright, yeah. I found the hole in the wall. So I see two pathways. I'm gonna go this way first and see where that takes me. Oh, hi, Mr. Lobster. I wasn't expecting you. God. Horror games are gonna fuck me up, I swear to God. But we are gonna do them eventually. They're just gonna be awful. And I love horror games, don't get me wrong. I just exude stronger reactions from them than I do anything else. Alright, we're here. So just like the other one that we did, I can't summon. And they dodged my first jump, which is cool. Yeah. I need stamina. Alright, they dodged my third attack. That sucks. Oh, you stance broke me. That's interesting. Oh, you got me. I expected you to come closer. You did not do that. I missed? See, I expected them to do that. Just keep fucking swinging your swords at me. They did not do that. They went with the fire. You can't... I neutralized their first heal, which was fantastic. So yeah. The power of Poise Boy. So now we're gonna get the Dancing Blade of Rana and the Dancer's Gear. So... Dancing Blade of Rana. I don't know what that is. Oh, here it is. It's a curse sword. Decatur swords ablaze with impassioned red. A pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, used by the Dancers of Rana. Strike enemies with a dancing assault when executing a strong attack. Kinda neat. We are not a dex build, so, it doesn't really work for us. We do have a lot of decks, though, so, it's not like we can't use it. They just wouldn't benefit us as well as something else would. But at this point, we could kind of use anything and be fine, because we've got the soft cap for strength and dex. Alright, where's the dancer's hood? I would think it's up here in light armor, but it's not. It's down here. Bright red hood of the Rana dancers, enhancing the power of dancing attacks. The dance of Rana is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. To see the passion fade is to see the dancer's flame extinguished. Bright red dress of the Rana dancers, more dancing attack increases, which is kind of cool. The dance of Rana is one of burning passion. The most passionate dancers never allow their dance to end, losing even their names as they dance. Okay, so it's the same. Sometimes they don't do the same every time. So it's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Designed to protect the sword-wielding hand. That's kind of basic. More dancing attack power. That's kind of cool. I don't know where the dancer's pants are. There they are. Yeah, so all dancing attack increases. I don't know if each one is like a small increase to lead to a big increase, but it is good overall. No, I'm thinking of the wrong area. I was about to say there was a spirit well, but no, that was further up and not down here. I wish there was a spirit well. That would make it easier to get up. Because I'm not getting up that. There's no way I'm climbing that. Right? Yeah, I can't get up to that one. So this is as high as I can get. I do remember coming down that though. So I definitely got down here over here. I don't know how that was easier for me to find than this, but I also went through the game a little bit differently, so I remember ending up on this red area and not knowing where the fuck to go. But I don't know how I got up there. And I kind of want to look around, but also I have no idea. I think I've done everything I'm going to do here until we go down. So we're going to go up the river. And see if I can get some shit up the river. There's a cave and some ruins up here, and I'd like to get those. Then there's a boss all the way at the end that we would like to do. I don't really want to do it, but we're gonna do it. So there's a cave somewhere over here, and then there's a fragment in there somewhere. I'm going south instead of north, so we're already off to a good start. Rats. There is another way to get down here, I think. I might be misremembering. Oh, fuck, hi. You were not what I expected, nor did I want you. I was looking at the map and not paying attention. So that was 100% my fault for Torrent getting hurt. A round rock. Interesting. I don't want to fuck with all these fucking bugs. That's a pile of corpses. You know, A pile of corpses is still a pile of corpses, no matter how it looks, but they could make it look a little more, uh, disgusting. I found a cave. I don't know if it's the cave I'm looking for, but I did find a cave. Nope, but that was a good talisman. I don't know if we'll use it, but it is a good talisman. Oh, here's the cave I'm looking for. Alright, I don't remember this dungeon, so that's going to make it fun. But there is a spirit ash in here, so we're going to look for that. And we can't go up. I just realized that, so we can't go here yet. I'm not sure how I get up there anymore. I'm pretty sure it's the other way, and that's fine. All right, wolves are interesting. That's not what I expected. I'm okay with it, but it's not what I expected because we're in a late game DLC zone. Not disappointed in it though. Thematically, it makes sense. Like, we are in a cave on the side of a river. Wolves would probably live here, so I guess that makes sense. Also, we didn't take a break at 5 because we started in the middle of the hour, so it did make sense. The legendary fall from the ceiling wolves of Elden Ring. That's gonna fall the moment I step on it. I did not go with it. River of Blood. Alright. The boss is over there. Oh, he just fucking blew up. Okay. That's... Alright, before I go down to the boss, I want to check something. Where am I looking? Oh, this is not actually in here. I came in here for an ash, and it's not here. So now that I know that, we are just gonna head to the boss and move on with our lives. Hopefully. I can't see shit, so it's not helping me. I don't know how I dodged that, because I dodged way early. But we're good. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. I don't know what's hitting me. I don't like it. Tish did the job. Bloodfiend Hexer's ashes? They're just chilling over there. I got a lot of runes for that. How much do I need for a level? I need like 90k more. I have that, so we're good. But now that I can't get anything else in the river, our next goal is either south or the dragons. Or the Shadow Keep, but like I said, we don't want to continue the story yet, I don't think. I think we are going to go south and do this. I forgot about that. So, and then we'll go south, like we'll go in the underground. I forgot about the fingers. So before we go down, I'm gonna level and get my 60 vigor, and that's gonna be our last vigor level, I think. Because honestly, once we hit too much vigor, I just feel like I'm 3k short. I still have it. I didn't realize I wouldn't make it with those two. I thought I overestimated. I did not. All right, 1900 health. So beyond this, our flasks will never get stronger. So without a talisman, I can't really heal effectively for my health bar anymore. If I level vigor. Like if somehow I hit all the soft caps, I would level vigor because it's the only stat that actually levels semi-decently all the way to 99. But we will not get that far. I hit the wrong button to run. I found a cookbook for St. Trina. St. Trina's a fun one. We haven't really learned a lot about St. Trina. Like, we got a few items in the base, like the base game about St. Trina, but beyond that, not a whole lot. And we didn't read any of them because that's how we kind of played the game. St. Trina is an interesting character. I don't know their overall relevancy to the base game. All right, so we're gonna go this way. I don't want to deal with the hands, so we're just kind of walking away from them. All right, so I go this way. All right, these finger ruins are fucking awful. I hate them. I will never like them. Last time I went through them, they weren't so bad, but the last time I went through them was a randomized run, so I don't count that. And that's because the enemies change. They aren't these worm dudes. Now, I am going to run at these worm dudes and kill them. Why? Because they will stun lock me until I die. You haven't seen it yet? I don't want you to see it. I just want to get to this horn and move on with my life. I'm going to summon Tish here because I can. It's not because there's a boss here, it's just because this area is awful. That's why I can summon Tish. And just having Tish able to attack things that are about to fuck my day is going to be helpful. They might not fuck my day, though. It looks like I found a path that worked. I hope. We'll find out when I go to hit this horn. If I can get out, it looks like I'm going to get out without dealing with anything, which is great. And that's not sarcasm. I genuinely mean that. Hey, I got a Crimson Sea Talisman. I'm never going to use that, but I have it. So now we finish this Finger Ruins. I think there are items around. There's something here that we aren't going to go get yet. We might fuck with it later. But, yeah, we're now done with this section. So, we're going to go into the fissure, and I'm going to hate myself. This is gonna make sense once we get down here. Uh, which I don't even know why I rode my mount. This is a legacy dungeon. It's an optional legacy dungeon. Uh, you do not have to do this to beat the game. As far as I know, I didn't actually make it to the final boss before I did this area, but I did make it to the final zone before I did this area. Alright, so there's a blood fiend there. The blood fiends are not the problem. Blood fiends are easy. Hell, if this area was only blood fiends, that would be great. You'll notice his shit's glowing like a purple. There is a theme to this area. And you're also going to notice we're going to be picking up a lot of St. Trina's stuff. Maybe not a lot, but you're going to see it more commonly here than you would in other areas. Oh, well, I fell down. But yeah, their weapons have sleep on them. That's why they glow like that. They also do a lot of sleep afflictions, which is interesting because Bloodfiend generally does blood loss. I think this is where I start hating everything. There's also fragments down here. I don't know if I really want to hunt all of them. There's only two. One at the... No, there's only one, so this is my only fragment. That's perfect. Genuinely perfect. Card words coalesced. I abandoned here my love. Which is an interesting statement. We'll dig into that whenever we finish the zone, I think. Let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he's got for us. Kindly Mikola. I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self? An interesting statement. Want to unpack that because I don't actually know the whole deal. I have general ideas, but I've never really unpacked it properly. Alright, this is where this area becomes awful. So we've got birds. The birds are ass. But the birds are not the problem. You see those tall rockworms? Those are the problem. The birds are awful, don't get me wrong. But they are not the problem. I don't want to deal with these, so we're just trying to take them out. Oh, well, these birds might be a problem because I let them be a problem. Yep. Got it. That's fine. I did it to myself. The birds really aren't that bad. I just let that become a problem. Where did I drop? Was it right here? Yeah. Right, we're gonna try that again, and this time we're not going to fucking die to the birds. Alright. I don't want to show why these things are awful. Because you're gonna see it soon anyway. Oh, well, these two don't count. They laid down. I don't know what that was all about, but Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, we're good. I didn't know there was a thing here. These are also sleepy birds. If you didn't notice, I was building up sleep. Sleep fucking sucks. It's not the worst, but it still sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. At this point, I'm probably just gonna run. Ow. So, yeah. This is why this area fucking blows. And I can't get up here, so, whatever. My goal at this point is not to do anything other than get past these guys. Ow. Like, I don't care about killing things. I don't care about, anything other than survival. And our survival tactic is run the fuck away so that I don't get lasered to death, which will happen. This thing's still shooting at me, so I want to go over and kill it. If I can get up there, fuck. Because if I didn't take him down, he would have followed me the entire time. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean the entire time. Alright. So now I've got this one over here. And I think I can go this way. Hey, there's a Grace. I think that actually is the worst part for me, other than this area being very, very confusing. I died to that more times than I care to admit the first time I did it. One, I was on NG++, which doesn't seem really bad. But it is not good. And two, I did not have nearly as many Erdtree fragments as I do right now. By this point, I had some, but not a whole lot, because I did do the fissure relatively early in the run. But reminder, when I did it, I kind of fast-tracked all of the story bosses and got to the final, what would be the final legacy dungeon, very early, with almost no fragments. So, and I would have just went through that whole area if the Horn Knights weren't destroying me. Is that a Leonine? That's a Leonine. Oh, well, that's cool. He jumped too. So I wasn't prepared for that. Fuck you. Multi-layered Ring of Light. So going up doesn't help me if there's a way to go down. But there isn't a way to go down. We want to get further down, though. That's, I think. I mean, we do, but I don't remember how to get it. I think we have to go up to go down, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This area can get confusing. There is a spot where I remember running around in circles for like 4 times before I found the actual way. There's another site of grace there, so nice that there are some very consistent site of grace locations. So animals. Lots of animals. Not sure how to take that, but they're here. This might be the end of the area, which could be cool. So, if this is the end of the area, this boss, I one-shot the first time I did it. I don't know if we're going to get to do that this time. Oh, that guy's using the Black Knight hammer that they added. Alright. Oh, please grant me the courage to fly to your feet, my dearest. Saint Trina. So Saint Trina has been mentioned a couple times. Mikola mentioned leaving their lover behind. And like everything is to do with sleep and the like. I don't have any Saint Trina's materials in here, but I think trying to find, I might not even have anything for sleep. Oh, I have a sleep bolus. Which doesn't really help. Like, it doesn't really get my point across. The Eternal Sleep Pot has the deep purple lily that we just got here. And the original sleep, this is what I was looking for, has Trina's lily. So Trina is very surrounded by sleep. So will we meet Trina? Is Trina Mikola's lover, original lover? Obviously they're not anymore if you left them down here. But let's find out. Oh, we're in a pit. I don't like the noise. I can summon, and now there's an enemy. I love this is a putrescent knight. I love the design of this guy because it's very Bloodborne. The fucking horse hit me. The fucking horse hit me again. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to him getting off the horse. The first time I fought him, he did not get off the horse at all. But the first time I fought him, he kind of just rolled over and died. And he's not doing that this time. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm going to use my flask. I also was using Mimic. I didn't really use Tish in the last playthrough. I tried to use him in one fight, and it ended up being the Mimic that I used anyway. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking rolled. Alright, we got him down. Alright. If there's no phase 2, we're done. There's no phase 2, we're done. Cool. He's not hard, as you can tell. He was pretty easy. He might be harder for non-stagger builds. But yeah, he's not that difficult for our build. Anyway, all tainted flesh eventually becomes putrescence, and this clump of it imbibed Saint Trina's nectar, which granted it eternal rest. And so it was that putrescence became her knight. So Saint Trina is a she, if you didn't know. Which is interesting, considering the rest that we know about Mikola. We know things about Mo a little bit so far. We know Mo captured Mikola to make him his consort. Which is weird because Mo is not an Empyrean, but Mikola is. Mo has blood of an Empyrean. I guess Mo is an Empyrean, but he's like way more diluted than Mikola is. Anyway, I'm gonna save here. And I don't have enough to level up because I've got like what 320, 340. I might maybe. No, that's only 500. I need 6k. I might have enough. I wanna level up before we move into the next room. Not that I need to, I just want to. I'll feel better if I level up first. So what do I want to do now? That's the question. Leveling my strength gives me some damage. Endurance could be good because it'll let me get rid of the Erdtree favor or the Great Pot. The Great Pot will take a lot of endurance to get rid of, and I don't know if we can even get that much. Dex gives me 1 damage for my weapon, so it's not exactly the best. Arcane would give me 2 damage, but it would also give me more blood. So I think that's what we're going to go with. And then Strength would give me 3 damage. Well, no, I want to go Arcane. And my reasoning is because it will give me more blood on hit, so I can proc it faster. So right now I have 112 times 2 is 224 per hit. That is a lot. And that just goes up with the more arcane I have. Granted, I don't get a lot of damage because I'm only descaling, like just raw damage. But I get something. There's flower right there. Big flower. I got another cookbook from St. Trina. This flower has a head. So we talk to the head. You know, we'll take the nectar. We took the deep sleep. So if you can't tell from all the context clues, the standing flower lady is Saint Trina. That is who we just met. And imbibing her nectar puts us in an eternal slumber because it's directly from her, rather than the flowers that she's created, which just create like a deep sleep, but not the sleep. Now here's the thing. If you do this a couple times, Trina will actually talk to you. I don't know who decided to just kind of sit here and suck on her nectar until she talked to you, but you know, whatever. That's a statement. I don't know if she will right now or if I have to go to the final boss to get the message, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do it up to 3 more times. If she doesn't talk after that, she probably won't. And then we'll move on. Because at this point, I don't want to, but the next stop for us is the Jagged Peak. I'm really not looking forward to the Jagged Peak. But we've been doing relatively well, minus the Erdtree avatar, so who knows? Granted, we have not fought any of the bosses that really, really hurt me. There's 3. 3 specifically. And one of them is in Jagged Peaks. Now, I will not end up getting as frustrated with them as I did the Erdtree avatar. But that's because I one-shot the Erdtree avatar the first time I fought it. So, of course, I'm going to be a little upset whenever it takes me an hour to beat him. When I did it in one try when the game came... Well, not even when the game came out. I didn't do it for like a month because I didn't think it was that important to go fight it. And then I figured, well, it's the only boss I haven't killed. I might as well go get it. Alright, one more, and if she doesn't talk to me, she's not going to. Probably. Oh. So now we got a message from Trina. Saint Trina has asked us to stop Mikola. Now what? And she dropped a hint. Don't make Mikola a god. Well, what does that mean? We don't know that much about what's happening right now. We know that Mikola came here. Like, Mikola is here in Seoul. The body is still in, I forget the actual name of the overworld. Mikola's body is still here. It's right here. Like, Mikola is alive body-wise. He's the opposite of Moen. Moen's body is dead, but Moen's soul is alive. That's why the Death Blight and all the creatures of death exist. Because that whole story with Ronnie killing him with the death rune, the partial death rune that she got, not the complete death rune being broken, Moen couldn't completely die. Now, there's more to it than that, because there's a reason why Moen couldn't completely die. And that is basically the story of this game. If you haven't gathered that already, I suppose. I guess our next goal is to go here and cry. First boss is probably not going to do it because I don't think it's Senesax. It's just a standard dragon. But Senesax is going to make me cry. And then Bale, I guess I don't need to hide that fact. We have a lot of information about Bale already. Bale is going to make me hate myself. So, there are ways to make Bale easier. I did not have Egon the first time I did it because I didn't talk to him. That's also why we need to kill Senesax. Oh, this is 2 dragons, isn't it? I hope it's not. I hope that's just a dead dragon. We have to kill either this dragon or Senesax in order for us to continue Egon's story, I think. Anyway, we're going to kill this dragon anyway. Jagged Peak Drake. Ow. His head hit me. Now, see, that's the power of our blood right now, because dragons are resistant to bleeding. Like, dragons are very resistant to pretty much everything. But with the amount of bleeding... Oh, I don't like that. Oh, he's just jumping. Okay. I still got hit somehow. The crit really isn't that great for me, so we just opted not to do it. I'm gonna heal just in case he's not going to, but it was... Ow. Heal again just in case. Alright, this is the attack I healed for. Oh, well, that's another positive to Tish. Dragon Scale Flesh. Is that a crafting material? Was that a consumable? Boosts vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity at the cost of health loss. Interesting. I did get another dragon heart, which is kind of cool. We do get more dragon shit here. But now we have a choice. We can either go left or right. But first, I'm going to go back and heal up. Because... Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go right because I think I can't go over here. So I think left is the way up to Bale. All right. Anyway, so left and right. I want to go right for a reason. Now we got lightning rams. They've been surprisingly tame, though. They haven't really been up my ass like they normally would be in other areas. So I can't be mad at them. There's a lot of undead here. I don't know how to feel about that one. Alright, so here's the big dragon, the big dead dragon. I found Egon's cookbook. And now we found the Dragon Communion altar. And there's a person here. Ugh, shit. I'm gonna sit down so there's nobody following me, just in case there were. They probably stopped by now. So there's a separate one just for Bale. So if you have Bale's Heart, you can either get Bale's Tyranny or Bale's Flame Lightning. There's a reason this is here. Bale, and I can get Ghost Flame Breath. So I can get the Ghost Dragon ability. So we're just going to grab that. And then we're going to talk to this person. This is a dragon person. Sure. They keep calling Bale the vile, or she keeps calling Baelus the vilest. I think Egon also called him vile, but they weren't very subtle about that one. So there's a fun one. Placidusax. So they mentioned previously, I got the Ancient Dragon Blessing. I want that, by the way. So this item is going to keep me from using Tish. But it's going to increase my damage negation during the Bale fight. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying, they mentioned already that Bale was involved with another Dragon Lord in a fight, the only fight that ever hurt him. And in return, he injured that Dragon Lord as well. The Dragon Lord they were referring to is Placidusax, who was the original Elden Lord, the original god, essentially, of... I can get down there from here. We're going to come back to the Jagged Peaks then, because I have stuff to do up here. I have a boss right here I need to do, and that's about all I care about up here. But I didn't know I could do this. Anyway, Charles' Hidden Grave. Oh, there's a mariner up here. I guess we could fight the mariner. I don't want to fight the mariner, but we can. So I don't know where he. Oh, I guess it went over there. I missed. I don't know what he's summoning. It's probably a Deathrite bird. Oh, no, it's worse. Normally, I would ignore whatever they summon. I am not going to do that right now. Because I hate Royal Revenants. They are awful. They deserve death. Oh, and Tish basically killed the boss for me anyway, so it's fine. Alright, boss died. I got the cookbook. I don't have any FP now, though, which kind of sucks. Not necessarily because I have no FP, but because I don't know where a Grace is up here. Oh, there's one right here. Cool. Alright, so... what was I getting at? I completely forgot what I was talking about, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just want the one boss up here. The Mariner was just there, so I killed him. It's the one boss has Erdtree fragment. That's a big bird. I think that's an altar and not an actual bird, but it scares me. Rings of spectral light. That's kind of cool. I went the wrong... well, I guess I didn't go the wrong way. I can get down from here. I think there's a boss over here as well, but I don't know what it is, or if I even want to try. There has to be. I just don't know where it is. I don't really care. Let's be real. Oh, fuck. Well, that sucks. I was so focused on getting to the blue thing, I didn't realize I was at an edge. That was awful. Fuck. Well, I'm not that far away. But that is a little annoying. Because I did that to myself. Oh, yeah, I don't want to fight this guy. He really wants to hit me, though. And now I don't know where my fucking runes are. Because I can't see anything, so that's cool. I think my... oh, my marker's over there. I don't want to deal with that Deathrite bird, but, like, I want my runes back. I don't know how many Deathrite birds we fought in the base game, but if you saw me fight any Deathrite birds, you know why I don't want to fuck with them. Oh, well, I made it to the boss, so I guess that works. Why can't I summon? Can I not summon for this? Well, that sucks. Oh my god, I got caught. I tried to jump it. I tried to jump out of the way. I don't know if this one will go porcupine mode. Probably not. They don't all go porcupine mode. Ow. Then I killed them too fast. Yeah, he didn't go porcupine mode. So that's good. I just wanted that Skadootree fragment. Now I want my runes back, and then we can leave. They didn't count him as a boss, which is interesting. I don't hate that, but it is interesting. Alright, so now we can go all the way back here and move on with our life. Oh, it's almost break time. I'm gonna go back to where we fought the Drake, and then we're gonna take a break. Alright. We're back to the peak. We're gonna be heading over there whenever we come back from break. But it is break time, so we're gonna do that. Today's been a lot better for my sanity. I gotta